Today is 29 November 2018. Market kept up. However, trade a reversal bars towards the close, up about 15 points to close at 3109. There was an attempt at this resistance here, which coincided with the gap at about 3130. However, was not successful and is likely to pull back. Now, we'd like to actually see how we actually turn out over the next few sessions. Now, the G20 meetings may provide some catalysts for the markets. You can actually trade either way depending on the outcome of the G20 meeting. So immediate resistance will be actually at this level of 3130, support will be at 3100. So pretty tight range. However, trading below this level will be negative in general. Now markets remain choppy. It is quite evident from the crisscrossing of the 1326 SMA. So we just have to be more careful. Now, however, because market managed to make a higher low, it does indicate that actually there is some positive sentiment currently at the moment, despite the choppiness. Again, we just have to be more selective. Obvious strong stock is best we'll be discussing for quite some time. Notice the 1326 SMA is very directional. Now today it managed to actually take out this recent high here with increased volume. You have missed the trade, look for pullback and look for new setup. Now remember, this trend is matured, so you just have to be careful. If you trade, just take smaller position. This is Yongma. Again, we have a very nice run after a gap up and followed by a low volume pullback. Managed to actually take out the high, but today trade reversal bar. Again, likely to pull back. During pullback, we look for setup to eventually clear this high here of 375. This is AAM. This is a very big consolidation patterns here. After this run itself, there was a low volume pullback and it actually took out this recent high here, but didn't close that well. I'd like to look for it to break above this high here of 103. This is a contraction setup. Just be mindful of this intraday high here, 105. China Sunsing. Again, we have a very nice inbound trend followed by a small dip here. This is a small deeper setup. Broke out yesterday, didn't close well. Today trade inside there with low volume. Generally healthy. Like to look for setup here and eventually take out this recent high here of 135. We have discussed Jaffa for a couple of weeks. The stock is a bit more sluggish. Now, right now, it's trading sideways. I'd like to actually take out this resistance here at about 725, and just be mindful we have overhead resistance likewise here at about 76 cents. IP has a very impressive run. Right now, it actually trades to inside there. I would like to actually look for it to break above this high here of 117. Now we also see a very strong move from Ezon, so I'd like to actually take advantage of the momentum that is built up. Let's say ultra penny stocks. Notice it was actually severely sold down. Notice the moving average is very directional, and over here it starts to actually throw back. And this is an extension bar. Make a high today, but then close well. Slightly to pull back. You need to pull back, look for setups. If you break on the upside, moving average will have crossed over. So I'd like to actually look for a setup here, eventually take out this high here of 0.067. Now there is similar stocks that did something like that. This is Yingli. Very strong upward move here, gap up, followed by extremely low volume pullback. Again, the fact that it's quite a deep pullback, it may well trade sideways, and notice the moving average has already crossed. Moving sideways will help to actually close up the daylight, and that will be generally positive. Eventually, look for a break above this high here of 0.114. Let's turn our attention to some of the property stocks, which actually exhibit quite similar patterns. This is CDL. Notice after making a lows, actually stocks run up and followed by a very nice saucer consolidation patterns, and today managed to actually take out the high but didn't close that well. Again, likely to pull back. During pullback, look for setup. Less impressive, Capital Land. But you can see again a saucer consolidation patterns. Today trade reversal bar. There was an attempt at this high but didn't close above it. So I'd like to actually look for pullback here. Eventually take out this high here of 322. Now you also see similar patterns in UOL. Again, making a consolidation pattern right now as saucer, but don't quite complete. So among these three stocks, CDL would be a better candidates. Now let's take a look at the bank. This is DBS. There was this strong run and followed by an attempt at this low here. It bounced off. Today they actually attempt at this resistance but didn't close that well. Again, we like to see how we actually turn out over the next few sessions. If we exhibit very shallow pullback and held above this gap, it will be generally healthy. OCBC pattern is less impressive. It's a bit messy. Here we have extremely strong run and it tests this resistance followed by this very deep corrections, and there's right now another run, it's but quite a distance away from this resistance. So again, it's difficult to trade this perhaps until when you clear this resistance. UOB. Better patterns compared to OCBC. We have a gap up but again didn't close well. There was an attempt at this resistance. This is quite similar to the STI index. Again, we look for pullback and look for new setups to go long, running on the momentum they built in this gap. Let's take a look at the oil related stock. They all exhibit similar patterns, trading sideways. This is Sembcorp Marine. Notice, despite the strong market sentiments, they actually trade sideways. So again, marking time, it may well break up or break down depending on the catalyst. Sembcorp Industry. Again, trading sideways, marking times. We just have to wait for a catalyst to actually trigger a trend. This is Capocop. Perhaps a neater patterns. Notice actually has very nice consolidation patterns, trading sideways. Again, it's still too early to trade this. We just have to quietly, patiently wait for it to break either up or down, depending on the catalyst. Now, longer terms is actually bearish. Now let's take a look at some of the selective stock. This is SIA. They were attempt at the resistance. So notice actually this has been tested on several occasions, and right now it's just hanging there. But however, today trade reversal bar with slightly increased volume. It's too early to actually trade this. We'd like to actually see how it actually turn out. Eventually, if you can break above this high here at about 982. Just be mindful actually this is a big cap stock, so actually the resistance is usually a zone and not a price. So between 982 and 985. However, SI Engineering is extremely weak. Let's take a look. In fact, it managed to actually make another low. We notice after severe sell down, it trades sideways. Today managed to actually test this support here with increased volumes, generally negative. So if you break, we can actually take a trade on that. But however, just be more careful with that, because usually after a standard sell down, we prefer the stocks to consolidate sideways for periods before breaking down again. Sets. Again, notice actually very weak throwbacks. After making lows, we have a throwback which from a doji. It's a small dip. Look for a break below this low here of 461. Now markets actually is still very choppy, so the fact that actually we have strong performance in overseas markets, so it's better to actually trade on the long side. If we take a look at the Dow Jones Industrial Index, managed to actually trade 2-bar reversal. It's an extremely strong bar here, 600 point. So it's now trading above the 40 weeks SMA. Better representation with the S&P 500. If you notice, actually it's actually trading slightly below the 40 weeks, and this level here of 2815 is a resistance we'd like to actually watch. The fact you're now trading very large bars, bull bear and bear bars, so it's actually very volatile, it's very choppy, so we just have to be more careful.